Hi there, how's it going? Lovely to see you today. Sunday, we have got a 4.4 Yankee that pays over 75,000. That would be nice. We have got 3 days of no bet after this video, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, but I will be putting out a short newsletter by 10 p.m. the prior night with a few races you might want to have a look at. Maybe you'll want to have a look at a few races, not horses, you pick them yourself. Have a look at the newsletter in the late evening. Without any further ado today, we're getting straight into it. We have got a Yankee and we've got a Trixie. You do what you want to do. There'll be some people who want to have singles at these prices. Not a bad idea. There'll be some people that want to do cross doubles. There'll be, you know what I mean? There'll be a few different things. So we have got a 0.2 Yankee, 150 cover. We've got Prisoner's Dilemma, 40 to 1. We've got the 325 long shot, Mahaba Yasanafi, 8 to 1. Match play, 28 to 1 in the 455. Salt and Stall, 28 to 1 in the 545 a cover. It is a lot better today. It's a lot more mild than it has been all week, but it's still quite stuffy in here with the window shut. And I just done a video a minute ago, and then the video stopped recording about halfway through. I think there was thunder there. Right, 0.25 each way Trixie. Lady Lunette, 16 to 1. Profitable Edge, 14 to 1. Is that a bit short? I don't want to say that's 14's a bit short in case someone takes SP and then it shortens even further. Volatile Analyst, 25 to 1 in the 150 at cover. So that is it for the day. I'm going to leave it at that. I will see you on Wednesday. It has been an emotional 3 years, and I cannot thank you enough for the people that have been here supporting, commenting, whatever, over the last few years. You have far surpassed the level of internet friends for me. And if I did not have that interaction with you over the last few years, I would have had scarce interaction whatsoever. So I cannot thank you enough. If I have made unnecessary arguments with you over the last few years, whether you are a lost friend, a gained enemy or whatever, I wholeheartedly apologise for very erratic behaviour over the last few years. What else was I going to say? What happened in November was a necessity, and it had to happen, because if it did not happen, I would still be where I was last year. Whereas now I can take steps, meet in the middle a bit. Do you know what I mean? And I can do that. And if I have ever said anything extremely out of the ordinary on this channel, something just whatever out of the ordinary, you must know that that was no more than the ramblings of someone who was not quite right. Do you get what I mean? There was times over the last 3 years that I felt if I didn't do a video on a certain day, then whatever would happen or whatever, and I felt like I had to do the video every day, as a lot of you will notice. And I thank you. I thank you and appreciate for the rest of my life the people that still stuck in on these quiet days. I'm trying to word what I want to say carefully here. And I've pretty much said everything I want to say just a minute ago. But it needed to be said. There had to be a break point between erratic, not right behaviour and moving on and starting afresh with a new life. Not that I'm in any... Because this is part of me, and what happens to you in life is part of you. What happens to you during your life is part of you. And to be honest with you, there's nothing whatsoever to be ashamed of. But there has to be a line drawn between that and between moving on. Do you get what I mean? I hope you have a lovely few days. I hope you have a lovely Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I will be doing a newsletter each night with the races, maybe a few races you want to see. I will be doing the golf on Wednesday. There will be golf on Wednesday as well. I'll do that in the early afternoon. That's a lot easier. It's easier with the horses sometimes. It takes a lot of your day. You're sitting around for hours in the morning. You're just waiting and stuff. It is what it is. I'm going to leave it at that. That's all I've got to say, but I do believe it had to be said. let's move on now. And I appreciate for everything, and hopefully that's the end of it. Well, it will be, it is the end of it, it is the end of it. But what I mean is, hopefully that's 100% the end of it, and not 99% the end of it. I'm taking steps now that last year I was against. There are steps that I am taking now that last year I was fighting against. And that is all that needs to be said. I cannot thank you enough for being on this channel. I will see you on Wednesday, unless you're interested in tonight's newsletter. Right, and that's the end of it. I've been an emotional 3 years, isn't it? Thank you very much, everyone. Take care. Have a lovely early week. And thanks for the support.